Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. And again, we are doing fall 2025 anime. We have a dark horse here for us, first known, first heard of when we checked into it this season. It is Sanda, episode 1. And I will be your host, Colin. And as always, I'm always joined by
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? Can I just say, I love the art style and design of Sanda of this show, dude. Like the big ass eyes. I don't know, just the way the characters are like shaped. I just like it.
It feels. I said this when we kind of got into Sanda in the first place on our kind of podcast episodes. It feels very Coraline, Tim Burton type style, especially the side characters. Like you can see up in the corners over here, where like they don't have the big eyes and pupil details. It's just black holes for eyes, almost like
and their mouths are like diamond shaped sometimes too. It's freaking weird. I'm like, I just like the stylistic choice of this, and like it also helps because Sanda's voice actor is the same as Hinata Shoyo from Haikyuu. And I fucking love Haikyuu. I'm like, dude, I like this guy already. Short king status.
And he's a short king in this, dude. So like, yeah.
And getting back into it too, it's like the person who made Beastars made Sanda too. I think her name is like, her pen name is Paru, and she's the daughter of the person who made Baki. And like I was reading like online, apparently she's a goddamn freak.
Okay.
Like people like are speculating she's got that like the tall person, short person gap moe type of thing. Kind of same thing with Beastars with the wolf, like tall ass wolf and tiny ass rabbit. We got the same situation here. And this could be like not confirmed or not. She I read an article that said that she did say that she had like a Santa Claus fetish.
Interesting.
That's why, like, you know, the Santa Claus is fucking yoked.
That's such an interesting thing to admit in an article, but also just to basically create an anime about.
Like, when else are you gonna have an anime where the power is like Santa Claus? It's like, who the fuck comes up with that?
All right, like, let's get into this because this was one of the wildest first episodes of any anime I've watched. I couldn't help but be laughing.
Dude, it hooked me, man. I'm sold. Like, dude, we see Fuyumura. She's just like, she just is trying to stab the shit out of Sanda.
And Sanda is a quote-unquote regular 14-year-old boy who, I don't know how, but he confuses Fuyumura saying, by the end of today, I will kill you, trying to stab him. And he says, oh, she's a girl, and I'm a boy, and I get puberty. This must mean she loves me.
I could see it. I could see it.
Like,
I could see
what
it.
what is happening here, right?
Like, and like even the guy, like his friend's like, dude, no, we should tell the teacher about this.
Yeah, like at least I don't think you should be alone with her today. And he's like, no, you just don't get it, bro.
And like, I like how like, despite all that happened, like they're just attending school. They're just doing their own thing. Right? They're just studying. I'm like, wow, I'm surprised she isn't even like trying to go for the sneak attack on him.
No, and throughout the day we get some little quirks about Sanda. So for example, he goes into the PE class, won't wear the red tracksuit. Okay, doesn't seem like anything that interesting to us, just a throwaway comment. But the school day continues, it goes on. We learn that the class has one girl that went missing a little while ago, and they pronounced her dead. Her name is Ono, and seemingly Fuyumura and Ono were quite close, right?
Yeah. We also like saw a little bit backstories too, like later on with you know, because Fuyumura is like more that quiet, shy girl that like nobody approaches, but like Ono kind of like sees her as like, you know, someone bright and bubbly. I think she mentioned that like, you know, there's 4 seasons. We see like, you know, the winter side of Fuyumura, but inside she's got that fall, she's got that spring, she got that summer, and like that really kind of like enamored Fuyumura, that like really like drew her to Ono too. And because they got into the topic of seasons, we actually kind of see a little bit more about this world, but it's like not our typical world. It's like, I think something happened where the seasons are like shifted. It's cold in like April and like but it's super hot like during like the Christmas time, which today is December 25th.
Yeah, it's almost like the hemispheres swapped, like northern and southern. So now their winter is in what summer usually is, or something like that. And
yeah,
seemingly the idea of Christmas in this world has fallen away. It's basically gone to nothingness because
it's just like a fable at this point, right?
Yeah. And it's not even a common one, right?
Yeah. Sanda's friend was like explaining to him about all of that, because Sanda's like, I've never heard about this. And while they were like doing their running around the school, and like he even mentioned like it's like super cold now in April or something, and like Sanda's like, no, I don't feel it. Like I'm not cold. So like that kind of clues us into like a little tidbit about Sanda too, you know?
Yeah, and like you said, it is December 25th here, and all of a sudden, while they're out on the run, it does start snowing. So, for whatever reason, it starts snowing. This is like, hasn't happened in however long. Christmas doesn't exist in this world. But they get back into the classroom. Things kind of progress for the regular day until we get Fuyumura and Ono alone again. For whatever, or sorry, Sanda. For whatever reason, Sanda's alone with this girl who is trying to kill him, literally, and she just like is a little weird and goes about things in an odd way. She's like, "Hey, Sanda, they talk about feelings and affection for a little bit, right?"
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that like I think we've been kept out of the dark a little bit, because like Fuyumura knows like more than she leads on. She's like, hey Sanda, can you give this eraser please to me? He's like, okay. And then he kind of like goes on like another tangent. She's like, please just give me the eraser. He gives her the eraser, and then like his heart fucking just like
it
starts
palpitates,
beating hard, like it palpitates. Same thing when it starts snowing too. He just freaking collapses. He's like, oh, what the hell is going on, right? And then freaking Fuyumura does that like, you know, mustache twirl, gets up, she's like, well, you know, oh, I can't believe that actually worked. You know, the curse of the Santa Claus. You know, there's like 3 restrictions that you have to do or something, right? I'm like, huh, what the fuck's going on here? Like, you didn't really explain this to us, but you know what? I'm still sold on this. So one, like, is it like it has to be like cold or something? 2, you have to like grant the wish of a child, and 3, that child also has to believe wholeheartedly in Santa Claus.
I think so. Again, depending on translations, whatever it is, mine were, I think that he has to give a gift to a child, which was the eraser bit. He has to share or talk about affection from a child, which was when him and Fuyumura were talking about Ono. They were talking about like their feelings and affection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd was to wear red on a snowy December 25th day.
Yeah, I messed that part up. Yeah, I forgot. He has to wear red too. And like she's trying to like smother him in this red tracksuit. She's like, weird. He's like, no, I hate the color red, right? So I think there might have been some like he doesn't know it himself, but like those restrictions are kind of like controlling him, where he's like, I hate the color red, I'm never gonna wear it, you know?
Yeah, it's like the instinctual curse. Right?
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he doesn't wear the color red, so guess who fucking stabs him so that his clothing turns red because of his blood? Fuyumura.
I was like, yo, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, 100%. It's also crazy So,
Yeah, she legit just shanks him in the heart. He's like, he's like, what the?
And he's not getting up. And Furuma's like, you can't. No, you can't die. Like, you weren't actually meant to die. Like, you're Santa Claus. Like, get up. What are you doing? And he's on the ground dying. And, but you know what? After a good 15 seconds of suspense, he just pops up, just almost Super Saiyan modes it, and blows up the classroom, basically.
Yeah.
Is shredded, has a white beard, is probably 7 feet tall. Like,
I don't know why, like, his Santa transformation is like the fucking coolest Baki character ever.
well, as you said, a Santa Claus fetish, maybe.
He's so fucking ripped, too.
And I don't know, it sounded like to me that he knew about the curse, because he was talking about it like, oh, the Santa Claus curse was supposed to end with me and blah blah blah, right?
Yeah, it was really weird because, like, maybe once, like, you know, the curse got broken, like, all like that information he knew kind of came back to him. It wasn't really clear to me, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, unless he knew that he was cursed, but he didn't know what exactly would cause the curse to be broken. I don't know, right?
There's still a lot of questions that need to be answered, but like it's episode 1. Let's just roll with it, you know?
And roll with it we do. He's basically, we find out Fuyumura's motives, which is Santa Claus is the wish granter, miracle giver, magic person. And with that, she believes that Ono isn't dead because Ono was quiet, she was shy, she was reserved in her own way, and she was always inside reading books. So how could she have died when no body was found? Because she would have been inside.
Yep. So it makes sense. There's like, I think like this kind of turned into like a murder mystery, which is kind of interesting, eh? Like I would never expected this type of like story with a Santa anime.
No, and it's not even. It is a Santa anime, but let's be honest here. It's just this shredded guy that has a curse or something and is compelled to grant the wishes of children.
Something like that. Like it's instinctual for him. But the funny thing is, you know, after they do all that, like he sees like Fuyumura from a taller height, and he's like, oh yeah, she actually looks like a child now, because like she had these like gloomy dead eyes, but now she's got her eyes like full of earnest and everything. It's pretty cute. But then it cuts to like him in the washroom. He's like, I can't read up close.
Yeah, he's farsighted. And he's got a beard and stuff. Like he's just an old man now.
Yeah, and it turns out that he's got these like jelly beans he keeps at all times, and if he eats one or eats some, he turns back into his child form. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah, his explanation is like, they're jam-packed full of chemicals and no nutritional value whatsoever, and eating this junk food must revert me back to my youthful, cute self. Like, what
I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? What the hell is this shit? So then he gets reverted back. So the next day happens. Like everybody's like just rolls with, like, the teacher explains like, hey, yeah, there was just, you know, like faulty, you know, like plumbing and whatnot, so that's why it led to explosion. So we're gonna have our class here in this science lab. Like, okay,
sure, okay,
sure, just hand wave that over.
Yeah.
So like there's Fuyumura and Santa just chilling there, and Fuyumura's like, hey, I want to know the extent of your Santa capabilities. I put a bomb in this classroom.
She's a fucking terrorist, literally.
It's gonna go off in what, like 30 minutes?
I think it was 1 hour. I think it was 1 hour, and they had a quiz, right? She's a terrorist, literally just a terrorist. She's
so fucking extreme and so unhinged. I'm like, I kind of dig it, man. I like it.
So yes, there's a bomb somewhere in this science class that's going off in an hour, and she wants Sanda to transform into Santa Claus or just use his Santa Claus powers in his regular form to find the bomb. His initial reaction is, "Hey, everybody, get out of here! There's a bomb." And his classmates like, "Hey, don't worry, dude. I didn't study for the quiz either. Like, we'll blow up together." Like, what the hell? Nobody cares in this world. But through this, he kind of gets to a point of figuring out where the bomb is and what's going on, or not even where the bomb is, but how to find it out. And he just throws a red cape, like a red towel, over his shoulders.
It's a red jacket or red tracksuit. He just goes to the most direct approach possible. And
as soon as it goes over his shoulders, as if he's wearing it, he instantly turns into the old ripped Santa Claus, grabs Fuyumura like either by the neck or like just
he like by the neck. He was like kind of strangling her,
and everybody else is freaking out, like, who the hell is this old man? So they freeze. He's like, "Hey, get out of here and bring me 1 billion yen or something."
He's like, "I'm a robber, no, a thief, no, I'm a terrorist. I'm a terrorist."
And everybody runs out except for Yumura and him. And the teacher's like, "Yeah, given his demands, he's not very smart. Like, we'll just calmly walk to the gym. It's fine. Don't worry."
Yeah, and then we noticed that one of the kids also, he doesn't follow everybody. He's actually kind of like peeking in and sneaking in on Sanda's and Fuyumura's conversation, because Fuyumura is like, "How did you know? The bombs were on me." Which is like, dude, what the fuck, man?
She's insane. She had them strapped to her chest and everything, and he's like, "I didn't actually know. I just figured that I would force it out of you, like where it was after this." And instead of, "Hey, that's great, you found the bombs, let's deactivate them," she just blows them up.
Yeah, she kind of just goes on a monologue, and she's like, and then like as you can hear the countdown tick, he's like, "Wait a second, you never deactivated them." And then the science lab blows up too.
And we at this point, Fuyumura's gotta be dead, right? No. Somehow Sanda in that moment almost like ripped it off of her, I think, and just took the brunt of the explosion to himself to save Fuyumura. And we learned that, of course, Santa Claus is impervious to fire because he would go down chimneys where there were fires lit.
Dude, I thought that was actually so clever. I was like, what the fuck? That makes sense.
As much as I say this is the wildest first episode, I understood everything that was happening.
I loved it, man. I was like, holy fuck. They took that chimney reference of Santa Claus. He's like, yep, he's impervious to fire. Like, bro, what the fuck? This is so cool.
And in that, he says, "Hey, you know what? I've come to realize my powers, my strength. I will like fully try to grant and fulfill your wish to find Ono with you." And that's the first episode.
Yeah, the other kid that was peeking in, he gives like a mischievous smile. So like maybe he's an antagonist, or he might just join the group as a trio. I don't know. We'll see.
We got a whole season ahead of us, and it was a wild first episode.
Honestly, like I've never heard of Sanda before until we saw the picture. This is my dark horse, man.
Yeah, we got Busuma last season, and this season it's Sanda. But you know what? Let us know what you thought of episode 1 of Sanda in the comments down below. Leave a like, hit that sub button, check out all the other series. We will be recapping almost every single week. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.